Okay. Osho, dynamic meditation. Um, Once again, we'll use the computer as an analogy. Um, you've got ad blocker on your computer and a decent virus protection. You know, but every now and again, shit builds up on your computer and it don't work so well. So you have a quick scan, or you defragmentize your disk. You delete some unwanted apps. Turn off some notifications, whatever, and hey presto, your computer is cleaner, works a lot better because it ain't got so much shit in it. And your life's the same. Every day we get shit come into our lives. Sometimes big, sometimes small, but continual shit, background shit. And we haven't really got an ad blocker or virus protection. Well, we have, but most people don't know about them. Your ego, your ego will save you from a lot of shit and get you through the day. But the shit builds up, and it builds up in your subconscious, which we can call your basement. So as your shit builds up on your computer and starts to clog your hard drive up and your operating system, so too does the shit build up in your life. It starts to block up your subconscious, which operates your operating system, your immune system, your breathing, your thinking, all kinds of stuff, decision making doesn't work as well when your subconscious is full of shit. Exactly the same as your computer don't work as well when the hard drive's full of shit. So, how do we defragmentize our own disk, delete our own unwanted apps, you know, get rid of our viruses and shit? Osho, it's a 5-stage meditation. I'll leave a couple of links after for the how to do and the music for it. There's a half-hour one and an hour one. 5 stages, so the half-hour one is 5 6-minute stages, and the hour one is 5 12-minute stages. And what we're looking to do is just like a full scan on your computer. The first stage, we're looking to breathe as erratically as possible and move our body as erratically as possible, never in sync with the breathing. Normally our body moves in sync with your breathing. You move faster, your body, you breathe faster, slower, you breathe slower. Same with your emotions, you breathe different when you're happy, sad, blah de blah. So we aim to breathe completely erratically, and move our body erratically for 6 minutes. Like I say, I'll do a demonstration tomorrow or the next day. I'll put the GoPro on and film a full meditation, but I'll leave links to it on with this video on my YouTube channel. And what this is doing, it's a bit like right click and finding your file and opening the file. When your body is confused by the movement and your breathing, your mind's confused. So momentarily, it opens the door to your subconscious. In the music one's half an hour, you'll hear bing, a bell will ring. End of stage 1, stage 2. So now we're kind of viewing what's in the subconscious, viewing your shit, sorting out the shit. Just the same as you would with a file. You'd open a file and see what's in the file, and see what you wanted and what you didn't want. See what was shit, unnecessary, and see what you wanted. So this is the second stage, and this, can vary on your mood. If you find a load of sadness in there, you might find yourself bawling tears. You might find yourself jumping up and down with ecstasy because there's loads of love and happiness in there. You might find yourself screaming with frustration because there's loads of stress and anxiety in the air. But second stage is all about viewing and expressing and getting out all this shit that's in this file, your subconscious. The third stage, once again, a bell will ring, bing, to signify the end of stage 2. And stage 3 starts, which is a completely different breathing. It's a deep breathing in. There's various things that you can chant from who to who, but it's a deep breathing and a grounding. We're jumping up and down, and this is grounding. Grounding does what it says. We've opened the file, we've viewed all the shit that's in there. Now we're kind of locking the door back on it and getting us back to earth, back to us, grounding. The bell will ring, bing, and stage 4 will start, which is a silent and still phase, where basically in this silent and still stage you're becoming aware of the peace and the change that's occurred since the first, second and third stages. Once again, after this stage, bing, the bell will ring and we enter stage 5, the final stage, which is, it's a kind of celebration stage of what you've just achieved. So whatever you want to do, dance, run around, take your clothes off, whatever makes you feel good, you do then. And that's the end of it. You can do these as a 28-day program where you do it every day for 28 days. So imagine if you did a full scan, virus check, blah de blah on your computer every day for 28 days. Your computer would end up immaculate. And if you want to get immaculate yourself, go for this, go for 28 days. And then after that, just like with your computer, you don't need to do it every day. You might just do it once a week, at the end of the week when you think, right, let's get rid of all the stress and shit that was there for that week. We'll do this meditation in the morning, or you might do it once every other day, or you find your groove, depending on what kind of lifestyle that you're leading and what kind of shit that you've got coming into your life on a day-to-day basis. But it's a bit like maintenance, for this shit. The childhood trauma and stuff that I was talking about in the last 2 videos, this is usually much deeper shit. This is stuff that's really, really ingrained into your hard drive, as it were, your operating system. And once again, it affects everything that you do, just like, a deep ingrained virus on your computer would affect. And this one, requires a bit more than a quick scan or the defragmentation of the disk. This kind of requires a reboot. But you can do it. You can reboot your body. You can get right down to the core of you and find out exactly what's in there and been causing you all your problems, for the last 10, 15, 20, 30 years, whatever. And it might be some shit that you weren't even aware of, that your ego has tucked away so deeply to protect you and get you to this point. If it hadn't have done, you wouldn't have made it to this point. If the trauma was so severe, you couldn't have handled that in its full-blown 18 X certificate version at the age of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever age it was. So your ego kind of senses it and sticks it in a file as, an 11 certificate. Not so bad, but it's there. And whether it's bad or not, if you want real peace, love and happiness and all that hippie bullshit, you need to find out what it is, and accept that it was done to you or you did it. It's all the same. It's all the same shit. But we'll get into this on another video. And this, meditation helps you become super, super aware. But I look at meditation as, more of a maintenance kind of thing. If you want to get right deep, we need something a bit stronger. Like I say, a reboot. This is not a quick scan with your Windows Defender. This is, a reboot. Personally, I've used many things. I've done 3-month isolations. I've, done the silent stuff. I've done ayahuasca, changa, the DMT, mushrooms. I'm an avid weed smoker. But there's many different routes to you. Many different routes. But we'll get into that on another video. So right, I'm off down the beach for the sunset stroll and chill out for the rest of the evening. Have a good one yourselves, wherever you are. Please comment, like, subscribe, and like I say, any questions, please ask, or tell me about your experiences, your route to inner peace and happiness and well-being. Ciao.